and welcome to another BOOKTUBE video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books, and welcome to the 2-year anniversary of Lauren and the Books. So 2 years ago today, on the 31st of May, I set up a BOOKTUBE channel, named it Lauren and the Books. Here we are 2 years later. Now, earlier on in the week I said it was 3 years. It wasn't. It's been 2 years. I set it up in the 31st of May 2015. I discovered BOOKTUBE. I'm sure you've probably all heard this many times over. I discovered BOOKTUBE when I was looking for a book to read next, and I typed in like what book should I read next blog, and then a Book People, which is a online bookseller company, came up with a list of 10 booktubers that they loved, and Sana from Books and Quills was one of them, Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts was another, and I watched some of Sana's videos and thought, bloody hell, I love this. And then a couple of days later I set up this channel. A couple of days after that I filmed my first video. So that's how I got into it, and I thought today, in order to celebrate my 2-year anniversary on BOOKTUBE, I would share with you some of the videos that I've made over the 2 years that I've really loved, and link them all down below. And just have a chat about them and things that have happened whilst I've been in BOOKTUBE, because it's been bloody wonderful. I really love BOOKTUBE. It's honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done, like setting it up. I loved reading anyway, so to be able to take my hobby a little bit further and meet so many like-minded book people, and actually meet them in real life and forge friendships with people who live overseas, and just discover loads of amazing books, and just gain confidence, and just it's just been amazing, and it's just been amazing. I really love it. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here from the beginning. If you subscribed last week, it's been lovely, and it's a pleasure to be making videos for you all. I really love it, and I feel a bit emotional now. Right, anyway, let's talk about the first video. So my first video that I want to talk about that I love is my first ever video that I made. This video is entitled June Book Haul. It's not a book haul, how mortifying. It's a TBR. It's the books that I wanted to read in the month of June, and I don't know why I called it a book haul. I just wasn't thinking straight. I obviously didn't know about the lingo then. I'm a bit giggly at the start. I knew from the beginning I wanted to be like, oh, hello and welcome to another BOOKTUBE video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books, which is what I say. But I'm a bit like, oh, can I commit to saying Lauren and the Books? And I'm like, Lauren and the Books. I'm a bit giggly from the start, but I love watching this video back. I've been on a real like watching videos back mission today, and it's been lovely. Behind me is my Mickey Mouse. Oh, by the way, I've got new bookshelves, haven't I? Got those yesterday. David put them up for me. Isn't he a lovely boy? We'll go. We'll be looking more into those another day. Behind me on that first video is my Mickey Mouse wallpaper. So in mine and David's old flat, we lived in a flat, and they were building new flats, and they said, did you want to move into one of those flats? David wasn't sure, and I said, oh, if we do, we can have a Mickey Mouse wallpaper wall. And that's what we did. So I've got Mickey Mouse wallpaper, which was an amazing setting. When I moved out, the move from the Mickey Mouse wallpaper wall was very sad. I was very disappointed to do that, but yeah, it was a great backer. Also, the video is too small for the YouTube screen. I don't know why. I obviously didn't know what settings I was doing, so that's a bit cringe. But also, I noticed that not much has really changed. Like, I'm still pretty chatty, and I feel like I'm pretty confident in it. Like, I feel like it's a good first video, so I'm quite pleased with myself then. So that's the first video I want to talk about. The next video I want to talk about is the first video that David and I filmed together. It's called Reading Habits and Tips, and it's the first video I ever shared with David, and I sort of introduce him like I'm Jonathan Ross, and he's on my guest show. He's a guest on my show. I start off talking in front of the table by myself, and I'm like, oh, we're going to be joined by my boyfriend soon, and in he comes. I don't know why we just didn't start the video, just the two of us were together. It's very cute, but David's very nervous in it, which is very sweet. And so we're just talking about reading habits. So I read a lot and he doesn't read as much, and tips that we'd give to each other and things like that, which I really love. And we filmed a similar video since, talking about how you can like amp up your reading and things like that. But yeah, that was the first video that I shared with David, that I filmed with David, and I really loved it. And as you all know, if you've been here for a while, David appears quite regularly on my channel, which is lovely. We do a regular video called Screen Time, which is about our favourite things on the TV, on film, and things on YouTube. And he checks in with his reading and we talk about how he's getting on with his reading and things like that. We do that quarterly, and then any vlogs and things like that, he's always in those. And David now has a channel himself, which is amazing, called The Beardy Adventures, where he does a lot of vlogging. I appear quite regularly on his channel, like I wouldn't want to be on his channel, in vlogs, and we do something similar called book times, where we do screen time on here, we do book time on there, and yeah, it's just been lovely. It's just been a lovely thing to share with him, to have him involved. And I know I love it when he's in my videos, so I hope you guys love it just as much when he is in my videos. The next video I want to talk about is the video review I did on My Brilliant Friend. So My Brilliant Friend is a video, My Brilliant Friend is a book by Elena Ferrante, and it was the first book that I'd been so hyped for that I fucking hated. And I felt really brave doing this review because I hadn't seen anything on BookTube up to that point that said that they didn't like it. Everyone was saying about how amazing it was. Some people were saying it's the best book trilogy they'd read in their life, and it was so amazing. And I read it and I was like, pfft, I just thought it was so shit. I still to this day think it's shit. And I did a review on it, feeling quite brave that I was going to go to it and say how dull I found it. And yeah, I remember putting it out there and thinking, oh God, this could... And there was no sort of backlash. It was all very kind. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, I can see why you would feel this. And a lot of people were like, I haven't liked it either, but I didn't know anyone that didn't. So yeah, I felt quite brave putting that up. And I remember watching it back today. The lighting in it is shocking. So I do apologise about that. I'm worried that the lighting today might be a bit shocking because it's a bit dull outside. But the lighting in it is shocking, but I feel really proud of that because I was so frightened to put it up because it was a book that everyone loved and I hated it, and I still hate it. So the next video I want to talk about is the first ever collaboration I did, and that's with the wonderful Amy Jane Smith. Now, I will link Amy's channel down below, and she is amazing. She's a local booktuber to me, so she works in the library in the town that I live, which is amazing. And weirdly, the relationship we had is that her mum works with me. So her mum had seen this booktube video that I'd done and showed Amy. Amy had a blog at the time, and she said that she watched my videos, and then I remember her mentioning me in her blog and tweeting me about it on Twitter, and I found her that way. And then she said she was thinking of giving it a go, and I was like, definitely give it a go. And she did, and she's amazing. Her channel is one of my favourite ever channels ever. She's so serene and calming when she talks, and she reads amazing books, and she just seems to have a knowledge of all books ever. And it's just been really, really nice getting to know her. And this was the first collab I ever filmed. So I filmed a few collabs since with Simon and Mercedes, which has been lovely, but this was the first ever collab that I filmed, and I remember we were both so giddy with excitement about it. And we also filmed a video for her channel too, so I'll link that down below. But it's just been amazing. I feel like this video just sort of represents like the friends that I've met through BookTube, which have just been amazing. Like some of these people I speak to every single day. I'm going on holiday with some of them. I've been to visit some of them. Some of them have been to stay with me. And BookTube has just created such an amazing friendship group for me. Like I've said this before, and I thought that when I got to the age of 30, which I am now, would be a sort of time where you don't really make new friends. And I've made so many new friends since I've done BookTube, and some people were like really dear to me that I've met, and it's just been amazing. It's just been wonderful. So yeah, I wanted to mention that video because it's the first ever collab video that I did, and I loved it, and I love how giddy and excited we are because it's very, very cute. The next video I want to talk about is the first in my Book Chat With series, which is on a bit of a hiatus at the moment, but I filmed this series called Book Chat With, and it includes people in my real life. So the first ever episode I filmed was with my sister Charlotte, which was a lovely video to film. She was really like red and embarrassed, and I remember it being really, really hot that day, and we had to close the balcony door because it was really loud outside. But yes, there's been a whole series of this with like my sister, my cousin Laura, my best friend David, Simon from the BookTube channel Savage Reads has appeared. A few of my friends who I've wanted to go on it have not because they're shy. But it was lovely to film with people that I know in real life. Minnie's just meowing over there. Should do one of those with Minnie really. And that will continue. I know we've been on a bit of a hiatus since January. Simon's was the last one that I filmed, but I would definitely be filming more. There's people that I want to film with, and also then I'm going to go back and do another book chat with, where I talk about the books that we recommended each other, and a few more bookish memories and things with the people that I've already interviewed. Minnie! Are you being a naughty girl? So yeah, love Book Chat With. The next video that I want to talk about is my Cosy reading night, my first video that I did. So if you have been around here for a while, you may well know that I host bi-monthly now. It started off as a one-off and now we're doing it every other month. Cosy reading nights, which are one of my favourite things to do. So it's a night between whatever time zone you're in. I run it on GMT or BST, whatever time we're on, between 7 and 10 in the evening, and it's a night where you just completely chillax. You get some good snacks, you get snuggled up, you get some good books, you can do it with a pal. We have the old fire on, the telly, on the Netflix telly on, and just relax and just tweet about what you're reading, Instagram about what you're reading, and just have a really chilled night of Cosy reading night. It's the first time I ever announced this. There was so much excitement about it and so many people joined in, which was amazing. So I've since held autumn Cosy reading night, winter Cosy reading night, spring Cosy reading night. Next month, which is going to be on the 26th of June, I'm hosting Harry Potter Cosy reading night, which I'm super pumped about. And I've already been like buying a few bits to go for that because I want to go wild with it. It's going to be held on the 20th anniversary of when Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone come out. So I'd encourage all of you to join in with that, and I will be doing an announcement video for that. But I've loved doing Cosy reading nights. My wrap-ups, I always feel like when I watch them back, I feel so snuggly. And I just love seeing people join in, and I love hearing about people that have joined in, and everyone always gets so behind it. So long may they continue. As I said, we've got one every other month for the rest of the year. I think I will continue that into next year as well if people are into it. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to bring up. God, what else do you talk about all these things? Like, so much has come out of BookTube. It's been amazing. The next thing I want to talk about is Vlogmas. So I've done Vlogmas twice. Both times I haven't managed to finish it. So if you're not familiar with Vlogmas, Vlogmas is a period in December where you vlog every day throughout Advent. So you vlog your last, or you make a video every day from the 1st to the 24th of December. Both years I've got to about the 19th. Last year I had laptop and camera troubles, which was heartbreaking because I was honestly on task to finish. It's really difficult. You really have to plan your time amazingly, and for someone who works full-time as well, it's really difficult. But for the first, I count it as my first proper vlogging that I did. I really had my eye on a pigeon out the window then. It's the first proper vlogging I did, and one of the things that I did, and if I do Vlogmas this year, which I'm sort of hoping I will, David wants to as well. Do you want to do Vlogmas, David? Yeah! I filmed the week and then I put up a vlog of the week, and the video I'm going to be linking down below is my vlog for week 1, where we were really enthusiastic for it, and I filmed us opening our advent calendars, and we did a few things. Cooking, I was able to show quite a lot of cooking, which was really lovely, because that's something I love doing and I don't often get a chance to do that, so that was really fun too. And yeah, it was really eye-opening stuff, and I do really want to do it this year. I think something that will help me this year is that I know this sounds daft, but I didn't know how to schedule videos. So now I can like film, upload videos and get them ready and scheduled. That will really help me. So I feel like maybe, I know it's only May, but always thinking about Christmas, and probably am hoping to do Vlogmas this year. So another video that I'm going to mention as well is another video that appeared during Vlogmas, and that is a video I did on things I love, and I loved doing this video. It was just me talking about things that I love, from sandwiches down to David, down to like just all the things that I love. And when I filmed it, it just made me feel so happy because I was just having a time talking about things that I love, and I got so many lovely comments on that video, and it was a really lovely, joyous time and video to be sharing. My second to last video I want to mention is the first in a sort of unofficial series, I guess, called Lovely Chats. So halfway through Vlogmas, I did a chat just talking about how I thought Vlogmas was going and what I was up to and things like that, and I really loved it, and it was really chatty and casual, and I wanted to do it again. So now I try and film one of those at least once a month. There are also videos that I love watching. So Simon from Savage Reads, he does a very similar video called Cuppa and a Catch Up, and I love watching those because I just guess it's just nice to sit and have a chat with someone, even if you're not actually chatting with that person, just to hear. So I really enjoy filming those and talking about the tea that I'm drinking and what I'm reading and what I've got coming up and things like that, and I love filming those videos, so I hope you guys like watching them too. And the last video I want to talk about is my most recent series that I've started, is a video called A for Anxiety. So I suffered quite badly with anxiety throughout the past sort of 4 or 5 years, and I made a video about it, and it was a really hard video to make, but I'm really pleased with the way it came out, and I shared it on my Facebook page, which I don't normally do, and off the back of that, not only just like sharing it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and people contacting me. I had so many people get in touch with me and say, oh my God, I suffer from anxiety and I've had basically exactly the same things that you've had, and it was so nice to hear about it. And it was just, I had such an amazing response from that video, and it really made my heart soar, because mental health is just something we should be talking about all the time, and we're not. And just for me to make that video, and just for even if one person had got in touch and said thank you so much, that's made me realise what's happening with my brother, sister, me, anyone. It really did. It made me so happy that people were watching it, and it had made some people feel a bit better. So that series is going to continue. I'm going to work my way through the alphabet. Next month in June, I'm going to be doing B is for body positivity, because that's something I feel quite strongly about as well. And I've been, especially with like it be getting hot and people saying, are you beach body ready? I've got answers to those questions. So those are just 10 of my favourite videos that I've made in the 2 years that I've been doing BookTube. I hope you have enjoyed reminiscing with me. As I said, I will link all of the links to the videos down below. Go and check them out if you want. Some of them are pretty, like my older ones are really cute, especially mine and David's first ones. But it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. That isn't me getting emotional, that's a cough brewing. It's been so lovely to share books and chats and everything with you all. And long may it continue. Here's to the next 2 years. I'll see you all again tomorrow for my favourites videos. Bye!